I'm Todd Radom for Lids, and I am here today at the Negro League Baseball Museum in Kansas City, Missouri, to help introduce They Gave Us Game, a one-of-a-kind partnership between three pillars of African-American sports history: the Negro Leagues, Black Fives, which is all about the early history of African-American basketball, and the iconic Harlem Globetrotters. I am joined today by a dear friend of some 25 years, Mr. Bob Kendrick, the president of the Negro League Baseball Museum. Bob, thank you so much for having us here.
Oh man, Todd, welcome home. Yeah, welcome home, man. It's great to see you. It's great to welcome our friends from Lids here to the Negro League Baseball Museum. We are so excited about this partnership and this new line and the spirit of what it represents in They Gave Us Game.
So They Gave Us Game, the very concept of game. It hits hard right to the Negro League Baseball Museum.
As we sit here on the field of legends with this amazing all-star team, it is fitting that this piece of African-American and American sports history would be included in this kind of promotion because of the way that they played the game. They brought a different style of play that was electrifying. It was show-stopping. Fans wanted to see it, and these weren't just Black fans. These were fans of all races, creeds, colors, coming out to watch these games. And honestly, they were watching what many thought to be the best baseball being played in this country. Without question, the most entertaining brand of baseball. As my friend Buck O'Neill would say, you couldn't go to the concession stands because you might miss something that you ain't never seen before. They brought a level of excitement to this game that, honestly, I think our game sorely misses to this day.
The Negro Leagues are born of exclusion and segregation and otherism. But as you taught me many years ago, there is an uplifting aspect of this as well, and it's about empowerment.
I remind our visitors, because I think a lot of people, when they come to visit the Negro League Baseball Museum, Todd, they think that they're going to be introduced to a very sad, somber kind of story, because the story is obviously related and is propped against the backdrop of American segregation, a horrible chapter in this country's history. But out of segregation rose this wonderful story of triumph and conquest. So the circumstances that created a need for a Negro Leagues are sorrowful. The Negro Leagues themselves, oh no. No, this is a celebration, and we treat it as such. It is the celebration of the power of the human spirit to persevere and prevail. They never cried about the social injustice. They went out and did something about it. And to me, that's the beauty of what this campaign will emanate. And I think it will resonate with those who are going to be introduced to the Negro Leagues, maybe for the first time. And that's exciting.
75 years ago, Jackie Robinson broke the modern color barrier. It's only 75 years in this long arc of history.
Yeah.
The Negro Leagues, the peak of the Negro Leagues, Andrew Rube Foster, Chicago American Giants.
Yes.
Founds the Negro Leagues. He's the founding president along with a group of gentlemen.
After he established the Negro Leagues on February 13, 1920, he stood there at the Purcell YMCA and boldly proclaimed, "We are the ship, all else the sea." It was in essence his declaration of independence. He was serving notice to Major League Baseball that a new player had arrived on the scene to be reckoned with.
Boom. Bob, part of They Gave Us Game, the Negro Leagues collection, is really bringing these uniforms and caps and these great shorts to a whole generation of people, maybe that aren't very aware of this story that we're talking about today, that just love the fashion. Can you talk about what it means to you and perhaps to the museum to see this kind of get bigger?
It is very exciting, number one, to have an alignment and a partnership with a major player like Lids. So I'm excited that there's going to be a new generation of young folks in particular that will be buying this merchandise because it is a tremendous fashion statement. But there are also going to be a tremendous group of young people, when they do buy this merchandise, they're going to have an opportunity to learn about these great teams and about this amazing piece of history. And it is, again, a transcending kind of history. And I think what we've done here in collaboration with Lids is that we've brought that aspect into a very unique, fashionable manner that I think is going to really resonate with a lot of people. And of course, it's going to support this great institution so that we can continue to build and grow and thrive, and to make sure that the life lessons of the Negro Leagues, which I think are as pertinent today as ever before, continues to play on, but also their legacy. Their legacy lives in each and every one of us, and we want people to embody that. And I think this collection does that beautifully.